Well, good evening. It's Friday the 5th of May. It's just 8:25. I'm back down on the canal at Crick tonight with my friend Cameron. We're having another go back down here for the carp. It's quite late at the moment. I've arrived a bit late. There was a little bit of parking problem, shall I say, and it's cost me a bit of time. So I'm in a bit of a rush to get set up at the moment and get the rods in before it gets dark, which it will do in about 30 minutes from now. Once I've got set up, I'll point you in the direction of where I'm fishing. It's the same places as last week really, same two spots I'm trying, braided hook links, double boilies to try and keep the bream down, although Cameron has just had one and lost it at the net. Anyway, I'm going to get a move on, try and get set up as quick as I can, get fishing, and then I'll see you then. I'm not fishing any pellets tonight at all. I'm just fishing on chopped boilie, about 10-15 boilies over each spot, split up. It's quite chilly tonight, and I think there's a bit of rain coming in at about between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'll sort the bivvy out a little bit later and get that up before that comes down. Although my sleeping bag's waterproof, I don't really fancy sitting out in the rain tonight. Cameron's remembered his frying pan this week, so I'm hoping he's actually going to do some cooking shortly. I'm getting a bit peckish. I'll just do the other spot quick. It's amazing how quick the darkness comes down when you're in a rush. Still, I know where I'm fishing to, so it helps. Right, that'll do for now. Oh, I've just seen a carp jump out in the marina, slap bang in the middle. I'm hoping they're going to work their way out towards here. I know it's pretty clear over the other side from where I was fishing last week, so I'm going to be fishing the same spot. I'll have a couple of initial trial casts over there just to check them out first, make sure I don't come back with any debris on, but they're only light lead, so it's not going to make much disturbance, and it's early enough to get away with it, I think. No, that's come back lovely and clean. Right, landing net and hooking mat first. Now the most important. The bloke's just come and spoke to Cameron about asking him where his lines were. I think he was concerned that in case he'd cast into the marina. As I mentioned last week, you shouldn't do that by rights, and we certainly don't, because as I said, all it will result in eventually you'll upset somebody too much and the Water Authority will ban people from fishing in front of the marina. The carp do come out of the marinas and swim along, so there's no need to be casting into there anyway. It's one of those things, I suppose, people always think the grass is greener on the other side, but that isn't necessarily the case. Right. Let's put these out, and then I can get on with setting up the home. Yeah, just check that's on. Just double check that. Sinking lovely, that is. Right. Short flick out to the other side. A little bit further in than that, I think. That's better. I'm just going to slide a back lead out just should a late boat come, or one turns up in the morning before I've got up. Bait runner on, clip up. You just seen one? Oh, same water vole. Cameron's just spotted a water vole. It's alright, he's a townie, he's not seen wildlife before. Mind you, they are a bit of a rarity these days compared to a few years back, because they started getting eaten a lot by the mink and that at one particular point in time. Put a back lead on that too. Tighten that up. We're clipped up and we are fishing. Bait runner on. Right. Well, it's just 21:15. I've got set up at last. As you can hear, I've got the kettle on. So I'm just about to do myself a cup of tea. Thirsty work setting up, isn't it? Baits are out. So it's just really a matter now of waiting for some fish to come on. Hopefully. Well, I'm being a bit quiet because there's people in the boats nearby, but it's took a few months of trying and a few trips, and it's not the biggest but I have actually at long last caught a carp, would you believe it or not. Not a monster, but a fish all the same. I don't know, probably about 5 pounds I should imagine. It's got a little bit of weed on it there. It's probably the smallest canal carp I've ever caught in my life, but never mind, it's still very, very welcome. Well, it's just gone 12:36 and at about 12:20 I just had the first carp of the trip. Probably the smallest carp I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. Certainly the smallest I've ever had from a canal, let alone anywhere else. But after 7 trips, or 7 previous trips should I say, of trying and not getting anything, it's most welcome. I'm just hoping it's big brothers out there somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to get back into the sleeping bag for a bit and we'll see what happens. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's just gone 7 o'clock on Saturday. Apart from that carp last night that I've just had to play the film back to make sure I wasn't dreaming, and it was really that small, that I haven't had any more action. And Cameron didn't have anything through the night either. I think he did have a knock, but that was about it. Woke up this morning, the wind's blowing in and it's brought a rather horrible drizzle with it, unfortunately, which has put a dampener on things, so to speak. But Cameron's just about to cook some food, so while he's doing that I'll get some of my gear put away and carry on fishing up until we've had something to eat and whatever, which will probably be just gone 8 o'clock, and then we'll be away. Because the trouble with this particular stretch of canal is you get dog walkers and joggers and the boats start coming along, so it doesn't fish particularly good in the early hours of the morning, you know, from like till about 9 o'clock is about your limit on here. And we have stopped previously all day before, but and never done any good, so might as well get away. But anyway, it is a carp, and that is the main thing. I obviously was hoping for something not just a bit bigger, but an awful lot bigger. I've got to confess, I was just trying to work it out now. I was just chatting to Cameron, and I don't think I've caught a carp that size. Probably the last time I caught a fish that big was about 30 years ago, when they first stopped Naseby Reservoir and they put fish in from £1 up to £7, and also Drayton Reservoir when they used to average about £3 down there. But, I've never seen one that small for a long time, but I can't remember if it was last season or the season before, when we were fishing down here. Cameron had a mirror carp of about the same size, so clearly they are breeding down here. So it is, on the positive side, a very good sign for the future of canal carping. But I'm still chuckling to myself anyway. But until I see you the next time, good fishing and thank you for watching.